Hey, I'm back, and I was spot on accurate. Okay, so here's the deal. We had 7 at the end of the last mission. Okay, let's do this over. We had 7, and then you get 7 for this mission. So that put us to 14, and then this guy here put us to 17. So I was at 17. I spent 2 for the Earthscape. So that puts us down to 15. This upgrade, this level 1 smelter, is 6, and I think I called it a 9. So 15 minus 6, oh, never mind. That puts us to 9, exactly what I thought. And then this puts us to 6. I am a goober. I made no math mistakes at all. So I'm at 6, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to spend this last 6. Okay, we get 7 CP. If I wanted to buy this upgrade Siege, which was the thing I was tempted to get, it would cost 6, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get Deep Drill, which doesn't help us too much. It just lets us put the mining tokens on non-path hexes, but it gets us one step closer to being able to build or have 30 source. So that costs 4, so I'm down to 2 source now. So my apologies there. I didn't need to end the video. I was totally fine with where I was at. So now the question becomes, am I building this sucker over here? And the answer is yes. And I'm going to build a upgraded dispatch platform, which is now a siege tower. And you can see here it's 1 attack and 2 range. And here's what's crazy. We're out of range tokens. I don't have any more. So 1 attack and 2 range is going to go there. And that makes it so he can wreck the crap out of this thing over time. And then he'll be able to help us against minions as well. So I like the plan, Stan. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now I have 2 source left. That's not enough to upgrade any more towers. It's not even enough to do anything. I think spending 2 source to be able to build a 6 cost tower was a wonderful move. So these things, by the way, are powerful, not just in the ability to change the terrain, but I just built I saved 4 source basically. I was able to, and then I was also able to build a tower somewhere where I couldn't build it just a turn ago. So, okay, so we have 7 CP, which is not a lot. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out again. And we're going to put him there. And I'm tempted to bring out my other hero, but then that ruins my plan of having the undead hero over here come up here and get this research token. So I'm not going to do that yet. So we're going to spend 7 CP on real units. And I'm always anal. I hate like wasting CP, right? So I don't want to buy like a 6 CP unit. So we can't get Cram the Mighty. We could get an Architect. The Architect can upgrade this guy. I don't know if I want to upgrade this one, but he could have. He can upgrade dispatch platforms into siege, or he could also add another chip, right, and make this more powerful. That costs 4 CP though. Do I really want to spend CP to upgrade my towers? I am down to 5 fortress health, so I better be careful. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a Forsaken. I know I hated the guy last time we did it, and I still do. But the thing about this guy is he's got 7 health and 4 damage. So whatever they send at us, if this guy can't move or can't attack, he can still retaliate. And he's going to basically wreck their world. And that's what I'm hoping. And he's got a lot of health, so he'll stay out there for a while. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to let him... Do I let him go first? We actually go first this round. It doesn't matter if I let him go first or not. We'll put that there. Okay, so let's rock and roll, Sweet Susie. So we're gonna roll the die for him. And of course, this time I roll a blank. I was hoping he wouldn't move, to be quite honest. So now he's going to move 1, 2, and then get destroyed. And then we're going to move 1, because that's all the better I can do with my hero. I can't go over the water. Okay, so the tower here actually gets to attack him. That's why I was saying we're going to get destroyed. And it rolls 2 dice, which I'm not happy about. And this was a great outcome. So we only lost 1. I'm very happy with that. We finally had Mother Luck. I am going to explore. We know what this thing is. It's the toxic secretion. And what's awesome about it is we can attack it. So I'm only going to put 1 health under it because this thing had 5 health and it no longer has 5. It only has 1 because we were able to attack it with this. So wonderful. All right, so now it's their turn. Oh, we forgot to put their guys out. So they got Taproot, 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 all as separate entities. Okay, so as you can see, there's 3 Taproot. They're all ungrouped. And they summon a Warbriar again. Same thing they did last time. And so, 1, 2, 1, and nothing. So, but here's the cool thing. Now it's time for our spires to attack. And we can't attack those units, but I do have a spire in range. So let's hope I don't roll a blank. I rolled a 1. So I just took one range off of this guy. So this guy can no longer hit us here. So he's totally neutered, which is awesome. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so we are already raising that tower, which is a wonderful thing to do. I highly recommend if you play this scenario that you pull a stunt like this. It would have been nice if these weren't water, but this was a wonderful thing to do. Okay, moving on. It is now our turn, and I am concerned because we're going to end up taking some damage with this guy if he moves. So let's hope he doesn't move. That's what I'm rolling for. Now's the time when I want to not be able to move, and of course I keep rolling. Awesome. Oh, I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. So this guy's not moving. And why did I not want him to move? Because this toxic secretion would have done 1 damage to him, anybody that moves near him. Now, I do need to kill this thing, though. So I am going to have to take 1 damage with this hero. So, crap, I can't move through him. Never mind. Never mind. So I don't get to do anything. I just get to sit here and be pretty. Okay, so, but we do get to do, so there's no tower that can hit us anymore. No towers anywhere. So we get to attack. So I am going to attack and just kill him. There's no style points. I was hoping to maybe upgrade my hunter, right, to promoted side. But I guess I'll have to pick a different unit to do that with. We get 5 source for this, which that is awesome sauce. And that 5 source puts us up to 7, which is just enough to build another siege tower if we need to. Okay, so, or we could possibly upgrade our current towers, which we can't do yet until the beginning of our next turn. So now it's their turn. And they're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So what I could do is start taking shots. I know I have a priority to kill this thing, but now that it's neutered, I don't have to worry about it too much, so I can maybe try to dwindle them down a little bit. I don't know what the better plan is there. I think either way would work, to be quite honest. Because the reason I'm worried about these guys is because my fortress is low in health. So I can't, can't dink around too much. I think most efficiently would be taking this thing down. But it's only because I have the confidence that I'm going to kill these, and I don't have that confidence. I mean, I do have the ability to do 2 damage with my hero, which is nice. I do have a splash tower back here that's going to be able to do some damage. And of course, I got my unruly Forsaken guy. You know what? I'm going to stick with plan A, and we're going to take out another range and get him gone. All right, so now it's our turn. Okay, we have 7 source. I would love to build a siege tower here, but I think that's several turns away to be able to do. And we're going to get waves. Their waves are coming. So I have to worry about their waves. And so I want to get some upgrades here. This one would cost me 4, and this one would cost me 3. And so I'm actually going to build, we're going to add an attack to this one and an attack to this one. And that's all my source. I go down to 0 now. But I still think that's going to be a good move. Okay, so for my turn, we got to roll, see if our Forsaken guy does anything, and he does. So he's going to move 2, and he will move 1, 2, like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and move 1. Do I really want to get in their range? If I do, they will attack me. Do I want to be attacked? Otherwise, they're attacking my Forsaken, which I don't necessarily want to be attacked either. Or they're attacking my tower, which I don't want to be attacked either. Oh, I hate this, but I'm going to go ahead and go right there. I may regret this. I may even retcon this. So I know that's cheating, but this is a solitaire game. And I'm not sure about this choice. I can sit here and math it out, or we can just keep going. So I'm going to keep going. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your understanding. I always like it when you join me at the table and leave comments. They're fun. Unless you're rude, then don't leave comments because they're not fun. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. Obviously, these guys have 2 range, so they're going to move in and they prioritize the hero. So the first guy is going to shoot me, and then the guy behind him is going to shoot me. Now the guy behind that is actually going to shoot here. That's what I'm concerned about. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, our turn is not over. We are now with this guy that requires engagement. We do 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 kills him, and we get, oh my gosh, we get a free tower. We get a free spire. See what that is? That lets us build a spire for free right there. Oh my gosh, I did not stage this. I know I changed it so we wouldn't have a portal there, but this is like the perfect one. So okay, we don't get any source, which is fine. But what we get is even better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get an upgraded siege tower here. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, now our turn's over, and it's their turn. So here they go. They're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, I feel like I have no choice. This tower has to attack him because I don't want him attacking me. And I hope I can kill him. So I need to get a 2 on one of these dice. And I did. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing roll. Yes, horseshoes are uncomfortable when they're growing out of your rear. Okay, so we did this. I got 3 gone. We killed the taproot, and we saved the tower from getting damaged. That was the big thing, and I got 2 source for that. I honestly didn't even care if the taproot would have summoned. Because actually, if I would have, if I would have only done 2 damage, he would have summoned, and then the Warbriar doesn't have range anymore. So either way, I was saving my tower. So thumbs up to that. That was awesome strategy. It made it look like I had it planned all along. All right, so how much did I get for that? I got 2. So I'm up to 2 source. Okay, now this tower that's just off the camera here, he has 2 damage and a range of 2. So he can hit this one, and so he will for 2 dice. And you can see I did 2 damage to him. And what's interesting about him is he is instantly going to summon that Warbriar, which I'm actually not as excited about. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy flips over to this side and then has 4 health. All right, so how does this play out? Well, this is going to play out now where my hero is going to die. And this is that retcon thing I was telling you about. That's it's going to happen right now. So why is he going to die? This guy gets to attack for 2 damage to here. And this guy has range, and he's going to attack. Oh, no, no, no. I got one more guy here. Oh, yes. I'm going to attack him, and if I can get him down to... Well, this is going to take a miracle roll again. I only did 1 damage. Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh. Oh. I am going to retcon one thing. This siege tower was going to attack this guy first. He did 1 damage, and then this one with 2 dice was going to attack him second. So he's dead. That would have been the smarter thing to do. And then I don't care if he has range, he'll only do 1 damage to me. So between him doing 1 damage and then the chances of him doing 2 is really good. I'm taking that, and it's a 2. I don't want a hero to die. That's a scenario over situation, as far as I'm concerned, because you gotta pick up these research tokens, and then yes, we can hire the guy from the market. I know that, but I don't want this guy to die, at least not yet. I'm trying my hardest to save him. So he does do 1 damage though to my hero, and I don't retaliate back. So that's the end of the round. It is now our turn. I'm gonna roll for our little dude here, and see he can't move. So this time around, I actually wanted him to move, but that's okay. So he'll sit still. My hero is he's like Brave Sir Robin right now. I think he wants to run away. It would have been really nice to level up with him. But I'm only going to be able to do 2 damage to this thing, which will immediately cause him to summon. And I don't want to do that. I think I have to Brave Sir Robin this. The other thing that we got to worry about is if this minion dies and he's the only minion left, the wave ends. Because this guy causes the wave to end. He's not considered a minion for purposes of keeping the wave going. So I sort of want to tease this guy as much as I can. All right, fine. I'm moving back towards the fortress so I can heal. Get that 1 health point back. Although, if I do level him up, look, he gets survival and he can actually heal. Urgh. If I attacked him with my hero, he goes down to 1 health and then becomes a war bear. He won't retaliate because the guy that would have retaliated is him, but he's gone. So the Warbriar is a new unit. It doesn't retaliate because I didn't attack the Warbriar. So I do get a free shot at him. Fine. Gonna go here, and we will attack him. There's no towers to... Oh, hold on, I got 1 tower. This tower here could hit me. So I'm going to go here instead. And do 2 damage. Which then, like we said, causes the Warbriar to come out. So this thing flips over, and the Warbriar goes on top, upgraded side, and he has 4 health. So I got nothing for that, other than I caused him to become a Warbriar. So now it's his turn. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's required to move as much as possible, so he moves here. And that is something I didn't take into consideration, and I may have lost my hero again. This hero is the wimpiest guy ever. How on earth do you keep a hero like that alive? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, the Impale only damages who he was not adjacent to before he moves. So that would be him, and it's only 1 damage. I thought for sure he was doing 2 damage to both of us. That's why I was panicking. All right, Chicken Little, let's keep playing. So now our towers get to attack. This tower can only go to here and here, so he can't do anything. This tower desperately wants to start taking these things out. And then this tower does have the range to hit him. So I think what I'm going to do, what I'm concerned about is I'm going to die again. So this tower has to roll 2 dice to hit him. And there you can see I did 2 damage to him, which is not enough. So now I'm going to rely on this tower to do damage to him, which does 1, still not enough. Yeah, my hero's dying. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just stuck with my plan. My hero's going to die. So I guess I just have to accept that. So this guy has 2 damage. He's going to do 2 damage to my hero, and my hero's dead. And dead heroes are eliminated from the game. So that's it for the round. And that guy was really hard to keep alive. Cram the Mighty was so much better. Okay, so next is us, our turn. So let's roll to see what our Forsaken can do. He cannot attack, but he can move. Well, he's not moving either because his goal is to get to these guys over here. And he's blocked by the Warbriar, but he can't attack. So nothing happens on this turn. We do have Force Source, so I could upgrade something. And I think I want to. No, I don't need to. I probably should, though. I'm thinking of adding another attack to this thing. You know what? I am going to do that. I'm going to spend my Force Source. Nope. I've already upgraded 2 towers this turn. My 2 limited builds were used. I upgraded this one and this one. I'm done. I can't upgrade that even if I wanted to. All right, so my turn's over. Now it's his turn. He's going to do his 2 movement, and now our towers get to attack. And I'm going to go back to my original plan. This one is attacking here. And there you can see I did 3 damage. He's down to 1, and he's going to be toast. This one is going to attack that one. And I did 1 damage, and every range I take off of this thing is an angel gets his wings in heaven. So that is a beautiful plan, and I need that to be done before my Forsaken starts marching in there and getting chewed up alive. All right, so oh, and then the last thing, which is probably going to end the wave, we're going to roll these 2 dice against him. And it doesn't end the wave, but it does take him out. So the Warbriar is removed, and that gives us 1 source. We're up to 5. And then this taproot is alive with 1 damage, and it's going to attack. I gotta look at the priorities. A hero it can damage, or a spire it can damage. So it can damage a spire, 2 of them. So I pick which one. I'm gonna pick this one. So we lost our upgrade there. Now it's our turn, so we roll for the Forsaken. He can't attack, but he will move. So he's gonna move 1, 2, like so. And I think he is gonna be in the way of those towers. So this tower does roll 1 die on him. And I rolled a 1. So another damage against him. He can't attack, but that's fine. Do I want to reveal? Yes, I do. So this one is a Hero's Quest. I have no idea what that does. There's like 100 player aids here, and sometimes it's hard to find the exact one you need. Here we go. An exploring hero must reveal this landmark and choose one of the following. Return this hero to your fortress and gain 4. Place this landmark face down again. Or defeat the hero and gain 2 relics and 6 source. Well, neither of them are a hero. It was a unit that did the exploration. So I think I'll just leave it face up for now. And then we'll explore the other one, which is a ultimate reward, Cumbersome, Divine Cup. All right, what's that? If a hero returns to its fortress carrying this item, remove the item from play and set either that faction's fortress gate health or its source to max. Ooh, we could heal our fortress. Or even better, we can get 20 source. Or even 30. Oh my gosh, that's actually really nice. Then Cumbersome. When a hero reveals this item or is adjacent to it after movement, the hero may pick it up. The hero carrying the item has a movement stat of 2, is restricted to moving on path hexes. You can use a Rift Walk, but other talents, advancements, or relics that move or teleport units may not be used. If the hero takes damage or is defeated, it's dropped. Okay. I'm processing, and I think I want to pay attention to this. No talents, advancements, or relics that move or teleport can be used. Okay? This is a landmark that one of my choices is to teleport back to the fortress. It's a landmark. Landmark was not listed in the things that it can't be done. So I can send a hero, pick this up, pick that up, and then teleport back. How sweet is that? Now, I gotta survive picking this up somehow with all these dang towers over here, but that's the concept. Keeping that hero alive was too much effort. Okay, so we did over exploration. There's no attacking or anything we can do. So now it's their turn. This guy only moves 1 space, so he does. But the beauty of him still being alive is our towers can attack. So I'm going to destroy this, and we get 1 source for that, for the shrubbery. I mean, that's very in tune with Braves for Robin. We have a shrubbery. There is 3 shrubbery. Which one is Braves for Robin hiding behind? All right, so we move up to 6. And most importantly, we have 1 dead dude. So that research is available for us to take. Yippee skippy. Now this one, oh, I was supposed to roll a dice. I'm sorry. Yes, I did damage. Now this one's going to roll 1 die, and as long as I don't roll a blank, which I didn't, I get to take another range off of him, which is awesome. So we're whittling them down. And then this last tower here is going to make mincemeat unless I rolled a blank, and we killed the final wave. So this guy is 2 source for us. And that puts us up to 8 source, which is interesting because I think we're going to blow past our 20 here. So this, at the end of the round, I can exchange for 6. That would put us to 14, and then we get 7, which put us to 21, and then this would actually put us to 24. So that would be 4 over 20. Or I could just hold on to this and take our 6 later, some other time. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm not cashing this in for the 6 yet. And yeah, the wave is over. So that puts us at 31 minutes. Let's keep going. So for wave 3, we got to roll the event die. This is where I want to roll 1 or a 2, baby. Let's go, let's go. Let's roll 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. Oh, we rolled a 1. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So what that means is the event says remove the bottom upgrade from one of our spires and one of theirs. And that's what I love about it. So I'm going to remove my bottom spire from this because it's worthless anyways. And then I'm going to come over here to this hidden piece of crap and who's got cover and get rid of his, which would have required 2 damage to remove. So we got him reduced down, which is awesome sauce. Okay, so now let's continue on. We are on wave 3. We actually get, I'm sorry, we don't get 7 source, we get 9. So 8 and 9 is 17. And then this 3 makes it 20 exactly. So I did it perfectly. This, all 6 of that source would have been wasted had I cashed that in. So I'm at 20 source, which is, okay, we're on wave 3. The Grove Tenders are going first. And, oh no, 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 they're hiring the hero. We're going to lose our guy. Oh boy, we may not be able to find that. That research token is out of reach. You know what I can do? I can maybe get another Earthscape and put it here, and then walk around this way. Oh. Except the Earthscape that's available is this. I can't walk through water or mountains. I think I have to hope that another hero comes up. Oh man, that's awful. All right, well let's do things in turn order here. So let me look at our. All right, so we collected our income, gained our source. We can make a purchase from the market. So the AI is purchasing the hero. For it doesn't matter, he's got unlimited money, but this hero actually comes in the game and is actually going to fight us. So the hero we were hoping to have for us is now at the bottom of their deployment stack. So that just is awful. We do get to draw before we go, so let's hope I draw another hero. Oh, I did. And look at this, Water Walker. Oh my gosh, what does Water Walker even mean? Let's find out. While this unit is on a water hex, spires cannot attack it. Oh my gosh, that would have been really nice, but I destroyed the spire. So, and then we know what survival does. He heals himself. Well, I have a feeling, folks, that I'm buying this one. So that cost me 5 of my 20 source, which thankfully I had 20 to spend. And to get us out of that pickle, I'm back in horseshoe or whatever mode, like those dice rolls I just had, because that was a very bad situation for us. So let's get the market back out. So now we got the bunker. So this thing just has 3 defense. No upgrade on it. Okay, so I have 15 source. What do I do? I mean, I'm tempted to pay 3 to get 2 mining drills. I don't know why I need to get so much income, but it never hurts. So I'm going to do that and go down to 12 and put this guy there. Although I do have the ability to just put it somewhere like here, or actually way off the beaten path, because since I have adjacency, I can even put it all the way over here. So that way a minion can't destroy it. No big deal. So why am I doing that? Partly because if I ever roll 1 or 2 again, I can do that. But also because turning 3 source into 6 is always a good thing. And the first thing we're going to do in our upgrades here is we're going to spend the 3 so we can now have 30 source. So that's going to cost me 3 more, and I'm up to level 3. And what did I say? We were down to 12. That puts us down to 9. And I can now use the other side of this and go up to 30 source from here on out. Okay, what else am I doing? We need to get all kinds of stuff. We need to start upgrading our honor pit. We need to start upgrading our assembly. I just don't even have enough source. I have 9. So I'm looking to see what things we can do. I'm thinking of maybe upgrading this so I can get that costs 3. The Forsaken Artillery is always awesome because we can maybe, just wreck somebody like a overpowered hero, for example. And then, of course, to be able to do promoted sides for anybody, including this Forsaken unit, which is stubborn with his die. This here, the construction yard, lets us upgrade our spires for free. It's just 1 upgrade per wave, but it's still something. And it's actually more powerful to get it early than later, but I only have 9 left, so I would only be able to get the first 2. So I have a feeling I'm going to pass on this. So then, there's 3 here, there's 4 there. This makes our fortress powerful, but then there's 12 here. I think this is where I want to spend my energy. So I'm going to spend 3 here and 4 there for 7. And let's get it going. So now I'm down to 2. And I now have smelter level 2. And the honor pit is now level 1. So that just means our Battleborn are now on their elite side or promoted side. I don't think there's anything else I could have done there. Source is spent. So let's move on. And now we're on wave 3. So we have 9 CP to spend. So I could get my Drang hero for 4 and then just get something else for 5. Oh, look at that, that's warped. These are always high quality components, but that's sort of a bummer. So I could do this for 4 and then something else for 5. The problem is I don't really have anything that costs 5, but I could do another dispatch in Battleborn, but now the Battleborn would be upgraded and he does 2 damage instead of 1. I don't know, 3 range or 3 movement. It's okay. But then getting my other hero out is the big success here. Because I need to start doing hero stuff. Or otherwise I'm going to lose this game. I have to spend this 4 CP at some point, or I'm going to keep hiring heroes from the market, but right now there's no heroes in the market, so I'm going to do this. It does mean I'm going to have a crappy round with my units, but that's okay. And I'm gonna bundle these like Comcast, and 1, 2, 3. So those are gonna be grouped, and then this guy is 1, 2, 3. Now, why do I think this one's gonna do better than the other one? He's gonna do better because he has a 2 range, and so he doesn't get retaliated against all the time. Although those taproots with 2 range are brutal. So I'm gonna put my hero on the dead bottom, and this hero moves 3. He's gonna go on the top, and then that's gonna go there. That's the order that I'm gonna do it. To it. Mountain Dew. Okay, so we gotta build his units now. He has taproot, taproot, taproot. So 3 of those. And they're always separate, which is funny. But they're actually quite hard because they do rock my world whenever they get into that range mode and start attacking me. So that is a bit brutal. And also a Merc is coming. Oh, what does Merc mean? Oh, it means the Merc that they purchased, yes. Taproot, 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 and then Merc, yes. And now they're summoning Treeds instead of those Warbriars. The Treeds are, they have the Ram ability. They destroy spires, that Ram. Let's see if the scenario has a special, yes. When this unit attacks a spire, the attack upgrade closest to the bottom is removed if possible. Otherwise, it attacks as normal. So he always destroys attack upgrades first. Retaliation reduction triggers anytime this unit is retaliated against. Retaliation reduction. What does that even mean? I bet it's because the Grove Tender talent says that Ram does something else. When attacking an adjacent spire, remove an attack upgrade from the spire. Also, retaliation from opposing units cannot deal more than 2 damage to this unit. Okay, that's what it means. So they're basically saying it removes the attack upgrade close to the bottom, and then the reduction still triggers. So basically, whatever it says over there still applies. Okay, so this is our situation. The Grove stands are pretty interesting. These taproots, when you're playing them in a player versus player, or if you're controlling them, you don't have to wait until you're exactly 1 health to do the summon. You can do the summon immediately if you wanted. So you can get to your nicer units immediately. But obviously, fooling around with a 2 range unit is actually sort of nice. Although you're taking a gamble because he only has 3 health. But maybe you can go out and wreck something for just 2 damage and then summon something once he's down and got hit for a hit or 2. I definitely see the power behind it. But you're always gambling with them. And there it is. They got a giant stack of doom. Let me show you on the camera. Look at that nonsense. All right, it is getting late, so I'm gonna have to stop soon. But wave 3, the Grove Tenders go first. Excuse me. So that is them. One, 2, 1, nothing. And he can move on any terrain, but everything's blocked. So nothing. All right. This particular tower here has 3 range. 1, 2, 3, so he can attack, and he will. So we're gonna roll 2 dice. And I rolled a 3. So I killed that taproot. Sweet daddy. All right, so taproot's dead, and that gave me 2 source. And I'm up to 4. Okay, so now it goes to, they don't get to attack anything. Our towers get to attack, and so that means this tower is going to attack him. And I do a damage, so we get his range down again. That's what we want. Let's knock that range down. All right, so I think our towers are done. So now it is our turn. And this guy out here, we're gonna roll, and he does not move, which actually is saving him right now. If he were to move, he would get killed. So we come over to here. He has 3 movement, 1, 2, 3. And I believe we can pick those up when we're adjacent. Let me check. Before we move. So he can do this next turn. He can pick this up next turn. All right. This one has 2 movement, and she has 2 movement, but will only move 1. So our turn is over. Nothing's able to attack us. This guy has a nice range up here, but he's blocked this way. That's why I was saying that him not being able to move was a good thing. And I think I can't hit him in the back because of this. So I think I'm gonna have to do the rest of these the hard way, but being able to take out at least one of these is a huge, huge boon. And how I'm gonna do this all by wave 4, I don't know. It's their turn. One, two. 1, 2. And this guy has 3 movement, but he can only go 1 for now. All right, towers kick in. And this tower right here is on full-time butt kicking duty. And we did 1 damage. That's fine. They have nothing they can attack. This tower over here is also in full-time butt kicking duty. And yes, we took out another range. So that particular one is crashing hard. Now, if I can get this picked up, oh, never mind. I may want to, for wave 4, purchase, sorry for my arm, purchase another one of these and get 1 more tower built, like down here. You have to be careful because you can only build towers where you have influence, and the influence has to touch where you already have a tower. So if I put it down here, I can't build a tower down there because I don't have any influence. I have influence over this, but not that far over. So it's a rule that doesn't kick in very often, but in this case it would. The other thing I could do, which I think would be the better call, is to place it here. Here, I'll show you. This is called awesome sauce strategy. If I put that there, like that, I can now put my tower here and kick the crap out of this thing from here. So that's fantastic. And I probably should have done that by now, but I can do that next wave. I had to buy the hero. So I think we're doing everything in the right order. I just had to buy the hero. Okay, so their turn's over. Now it's our turn. So I'm gonna roll the die, and he can't attack, but he's gonna get wrecked. He moves 2, 1, 2. Being able to attack would have been sort of nice, but now what's going to happen is this one's gonna roll 2 dice. Oh, we only did 1 damage. We're getting lucky. This one's gonna roll 2 dice. That time we did 2 damage, and we survived with 1 health. But I don't know how he's gonna survive the next time, because he has to move first before he can do damage, and that means they get to attack first. So the guy's as good as dead. But he is sucking up a lot of the hits. Maybe we can get a hero in there or something. But this guy is gonna move 1, 2. We're gonna move 1, 2. And then this hero over here is going to pick up the research, and then move 1, 2, 3, and drop off the research. And the way I understand the rules, he has to sit out until the next wave. Okay, it's their turn. They get to go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ooh. 2, 3. All right, this tower is going to attack him. 2 damage. So another taproot is dead before it can summon. That puts us up to 6. And then this tower right here is going to attack, and was able to finish them off. And that gives us 2 source. That puts us up to 8. And now they get to attack. And unfortunately, this guy has 2 range, so he's actually going to destroy our attack. I'm leaving that there because I'm going to do my limited build at the start of my turn and spend 4. And put that right back on. And also, I'm going to use my second limited build and spend 2 more. And this is the part that's interesting. These attacks in range are, like if I put another one on, I'd have to spend 5. But the fortifications are only 2. It's a flat cost of 2. But by adding that fortification, these little jerks can't hit me anymore like they just did. And that's what I'm hoping to do. All right, so I'm rolling for my my guy who's doomed. He can't attack, which is brilliant. So he's moving in, and it doesn't matter which one we pick. Unless I rolled 2 blanks, he was toast. You know, this time around, as much as he didn't do much, he actually did kill stuff. So I think he served his purpose a little bit better. But yes, he just charged into his doom there. And these 2 towers are very formidable. I think anything that moves in their range is going to get destroyed. So speaking of that, this guy is going to move 1, 2, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2 as well. And there's no towers for the enemy that can hit us, but they both have 2 range. And so I can do 1 damage to him or to him. Well, this one has no choice. He has to do 1 damage to him with a 2 range attack. And my hero would have loved to kill somebody so he can level up, but he can't. So he's going to do 1 damage to him. All right, so now it's their turn. So this guy is going to go 1, 2, and this one moves 1. Can't really move anything else because he can't move there. Okay, so this tower engages and attacks the taproot and kills it. So taproot dead. We're up to 4 source. And then this tower engages, and I think we determined he can't see this because the air's in the way. So he will attack the hero with 1 die, and I rolled a 2, and that hero just had himself a bad day. So he gives us 3 source, and he's eliminated. The wave is not over because we have minions left, but that's puts me up to 1, 2, 3. That's 7 source. I've already done my 2 limited builds, so I can't do anything about that. I'm going to go ahead and move here. So this one's going to go 1, 2, and he has a range of 2. Now here's the weird thing. I can sacrifice my hero possibly because this guy has 1, 2, 3. So that means he's going to be able to shoot 1, 2, 3. He can shoot all the way up to here, right? This one has 1, 2, which means he can shoot 1, 2, 3. He can shoot either of these. So my thought was, I wanted to move my hero here because I want to pick that up. The problem is if I move my hero here, he's rolling 2 dice and he's rolling 2 dice. And I'm not going to survive that with 3 health. I could, however, stop here and pick this thing up. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I think I have to pick that up next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. And then I'm going to let these 2 guys destroy him. So this one's going to roll there. As long as I don't do 3 damage, I'm happy. 2 damage is great, because that means whatever I roll with this next one is only going to do 1 damage. And it kills this guy, which is unfortunate because he had a 2 range and he could have actually knocked them down. But the Battleborn is here. And unfortunately, he's going to get wrecked because he has to move 1 more time and then they get to attack him. So there's no hope there. Unless I want to take my hero in. Because like I said, they would attack my hero and then the Battleborn would survive. I just don't know if I'm willing to let the hero die. Because if the hero dies, I'm down to 1 hero to collect 2 research tokens. If I let the hero die, that Battleborn will go in and be able to at least do 1 damage to one of those towers. I don't know how exciting that is. But you know what? This is available. I can build a tower here now. Yes, that's my... I don't even have to do this strategy over here. I can build this tower here, and both of these can get wrecked from that siege tower. The moment I build a siege tower here, those minions of theirs stop going towards my fortress, and they start going towards here. So, okay, end of my turn. So now it's their turn. Nothing happens. So now it's our turn again. This guy, of course, is going to move in like a fool. And I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and see this Hero's Quest thing. Like if I go back and I max out my source, what good is that? Because I'll be maxed out in source and then I'm going to get 11 source and it just gets thrown away. I need to be able to spend it. Yeah, I'm not going to go in yet. I'm just going to sit there and hold that relic. I would love to tell you I can go get this thing, but I can't. These 2 are way too powerful. If she was upgraded, she has 4 health, which gives her a chance. She does have 2 range, which is nice, but it's still not enough to hit a tower. Those towers get to hit her first. Yeah, I'm just going to let this guy go to his doom and let the wave end. So here we go. 3. Yeah, his time is up. Oh, that grandfather clock was perfectly timed, wasn't it? His time was up. Boom. Okay, wave is over. So now we move to the next wave. I'm really tired, but I'm having so much fun. I want to play. Do I want to cash in my mining? This is 11 source. I'm sitting on 7. Yeah, I'm going to cash this one in for 6, which bumps me up to 13. Okay, I'm not going to cash in the other one yet, I don't think. Well, let's just math it out. I'm going to get 11 more for 24, and then this one make it 27. So no, I don't want to cash that in, even though it would put me to 30. I also don't know what I'm waiting for because I have to. I mean, by wave 5, it's gonna be pointless. But you know what? I'm gonna hold on to it. That guy's safe. He's not gonna get damaged. So that puts me all the way up to 27 for the next wave. Okay, we do need to roll the event die first. And I rolled a 6, which is place a landmark on all source whales. Oh, that ruined our day. Oh my gosh, that ruined our day. Oh, my plan was to go here, remember? And this one was a better option because this guy can only be hit if you're adjacent. So this guy could have hurt him, whereas this plan over here only hurts him and can't hurt him. That just ruined our day so badly. Okay, so I have a weird system. I'm just rolling dice because these landmarks have different backgrounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes there, and I think that covers all of them. Oh, that was an awful roll. Totally awful event. Okay, well, let's regroup and figure out what we're doing here. I think for sure I'm spending 8 because I want to upgrade the honor pit all the way. So that means almost all of our guys we send out are going to be upgraded, and that includes the Forsaken. So that was 8, which puts us to 19, which is still a very healthy number. We already got our smelter to level 2. So the only thing we haven't done is the Forsaken artillery, which we don't have to do the moment we build a tower. But here's the other thing. We got to destroy this to be able to build our towers. Oh, stupid, stupid. Forsaken artillery sort of would be nice, but that costs 4. I can't build any towers. I do want to save 2 for the market. Well, actually, I'm doing this before the market phase. Let's do the market phase. We go first on this one, and I have no choice. I'm spending 2 for this, so I'm going to do that. And so that puts us down to 17. And yes, let's keep doing upgrades now. I'm going to go ahead and get the assembly die, which is 12. That knocks us all the way down to 5. So the assembly die comes. This is the assembly die. And then I still have enough. I'm going to spend 4 more to go down to 1. And we're going to get the Forsaken artillery. Okay, I know we have to get our CP, but I'm going to go ahead and do this now. This is basically a once per wave thing. We roll this, and I rolled that, and so I get to upgrade any of my towers with a fortification. Now, I do have to stay within my upgrade limits. So, for example, this one starts with 3, and he's been upgraded twice, and he has 4 pips. So I actually have room for 2 more pips on this one. This one has room for a ton of pips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on him so he doesn't take some weird damage from a taproot. Okay, let's keep going. This guy can come back in. And maybe I can sacrifice him, who knows. And then we get, so this, the whatchamacallit, the AI gets 3 taproots, like always. And then 2 trees, which are grouped together, and they are not upgraded, of course, because you have to be summoned to be upgraded. 1, 2. So he's got a lot of units. Okay, and that's all underneath that. And then they're going to summon a Vine Herald if they ever do summon something. which is this guy, and he's a ranged guy, which has the capture ability. I don't even know what that does. What does capture do? Nothing on the AI chart. When this unit defeats a minion, capture that minion from its faction. Its faction may not return the minion to the barracks until it deals damage to your gate. Oh. So basically, if he kills any of our minions, it doesn't go back in our pool that's available for the next wave. So this giant, massive attack force is there. Okay, we get 11 CP. I think it is time for the big range gun. That's 6. Although this guy actually was cool for 7. And now I get to roll 2 dice this time. So that means he comes out on this side where he's tempered. Thing is, I don't have 13. I only have 11. I do like him so much, but I think I'm going to go with this for 7. And then that means I have, what, 6 more? If I did an upgraded one of these for 4. And a Battleborn for 2. This guy can't be, well, hold on. Tempered could probably be grouped with something, can't it? Ooh. See, when he was unruly, you couldn't group him with anything. Cannot be grouped or use the talent Riftwalk. But when he's tempered, oh, still can't be grouped. Okay. All right, so do I want to put these guys together? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to put the lowest movement one has to be on top. So 1, 2, 3 for this group. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the Forsaken, which is awesome. Okay. So now, as far as my stacks go, here's my thoughts. Oh, I just knocked over one of the spires. Okay. Oh, hold on. I need source. I need source because my plan was to build a tower. And I'll show you in a second. I spent all my source down to 1. I'm deploying this. Like so. So I can build a tower here. Well, I don't have a tower here because I need 6 source to build one there. So the artillery, this die cost 4. So I'm putting that back. And then what else? That puts me up to 5 source, which is 1 short, of course. What upgrade do I undo? I have to undo the construction yard, which makes me lose this die. So it gives me 3 more to 8. And in doing so, that means this is gone because I rolled the die to get this, but so I didn't get it. Now, why is that? I had to do that because I want to get this guy built immediately. So that is 6 source to do. Oh no, he's free. Oh, what am I smoking? Because I paid 2, he's free. Okay, take it all back. Book the flight again. We're going to the Super Bowl. All right. I am so sorry. That was such a brain fart on my part. Okay, 1 attack and 2 range. And yes, we are here and we're gonna wreck their world. Okay, as far as this stuff goes, we're gonna go in this order here. The big guy's on the bottom, the Aegis is above him, and then my hero is above that, okay? All right, that's our setup. We are down to 1 source, like originally planned, and I gotta put the fortification back. Okay, I think we're good. All right, we go first in wave 4. So hour and 10, yeah, it's a little late. We go first. So my hero can move 3. 1, 2, 3. He can actually move anywhere, but that's as good as any. Oh, I can actually explore with him. So let's see what this is. It's an engage altar of aggression. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so it has engage and entropy. I gotta look those up. But we know what engage is. I have to fight it. Entropy. It detonates immediately if its health is reduced to exactly 1, defeating itself and dealing 2 damage to all adjacent units. Units, not towers. All right, this guy. Moves only 1 space. And this guy is not going to get to move at all. So I'm not even going to roll the dice for him. All right, so now we do their towers, do nothing. We attack. I'm going to do 1 damage to him. And that's it. So now they get to go. This guy is moving 1, 2, 1, and everybody else is bottlenecked. All right, so our tower gets to roll 2 dice. I only did 1 damage. But this tower gets to attack that tower. And that is awesome sauce. Taking out the range of that guy is big. Big time, big time. Okay, so I think that's everybody. Now it's back to us. So this guy can move 3. I don't know how much I really want him to move 3. So we're going to let him sit tight. This guy moves 1. And then we're going to roll the Forsaken die wherever I put that. Why can't I find it? Where did you go? Here it is. I can't attack. I can choose to roll it again and then I have to go with whatever the next outcome is. But I'm okay with can't attack because he can only move 1 space anyways. So I'll do that. They don't have any towers that do anything. So then we get to attack. This guy blows up if he's down to 1 health. So I can attack him with the minion for 2 and then with my hero for 1. Is that really what I want to do? If I do hero for 2, minion for 2, hero for 1, he then blows up. I don't want to do that. The minion has to attack, so it does 2 damage to him, but I don't have to attack with the hero, so I won't. And again, I'm not going to get to level up. It's not going to work out. That stinks. I could have moved this hero, I guess, and then done a range attack. That would have been smart. But I'm not very smart. Okay, so we go to their turn. 2, 2, 2, and 1. Okay, peanut butter tower time. Here, I do 3 damage. I didn't declare who, but it would have been actually, ooh, this guy could have hit him, but it would have been the one that can hit him. So, sure, I'm going to get the closest one, and that's dead, and we got 2 source. We're up to 3. All right, and then this tower back here knocks him down again, and we're doing fantastic over here. We do have 1 tower we gotta still take out, but it's all good. Okay, it's now our turn. What am I gonna do with our heroes? That's the big question. This tower here can no longer hit our hero. This one, however, can. He still has 2 range, which this is his natural range, and he can add 2 more. The problem is I move in, and I can take my hits from him. If I roll a 2 on either of the dice, my hero is dead. That is a huge-ass gamble. I have to do it, though. The other thing I do, if I don't do that, is I have to wait for my minions to walk all the way around, which is also a risky proposal. Maybe that is the best proposal, but... So I'm going to do... I'm only at 3 source. Never mind. I was going to do limited build, but I can't. Okay, so what do we do? I got another one here I could reveal. So for this hero, I can't even go there. If I move any closer with that hero, I get hit. I mean, there is a go big or go home. I mean, what's the chances? It's a low chance, but I mean, just a 2 on either one of them with a 1 on the other. The 1 is very high probability. Very high probability I'm going to get hit for 2 damage. It's the 3 damage, and I've done it before against them. I'm just testing it. Yeah, I don't know. That's a big risk. I could lose the game by losing that hero. Okay, my hero is going to move back to here, and then this one is going to move 1, 2, 3 to there. And then we go ahead and reveal this, which is a Rogue Grizzled Oak. It does 2 damage, and it has 6 health, but it'll build a spire if I defeat it. I don't want to build any more spires, with at least not here. So I'm just going to turn it back over. I don't need that one to cause problems, because it'll do damage to me. And this one will move 1 space. This one I got to roll. Can't attack. That's fine. I'll move up 1. This one will attack for 2 and kill this thing. And I don't get anything for it, which is crap. All right. Now it is their turn. This one is going to move 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, so this is where this guy is going to attack a hero, one of them. So this tower is going to clearly attack him for 1 die. And he does 1 damage. So now the question becomes, what do I do with this tower? I can kill him, which will save our heroes some damage. But this one, oh, you know what? He's got the fortification, so this one can't hurt him. Oh yeah, we're going after him, for sure. And I got, oh no, I only did 1. Oh, but actually, in some weird, twisted way, it helps because he's flipping over because he's summoning. And what's he summoning? A Vine Herald, which has that, well, Vine Herald has range too, so it doesn't do any good. So it's a 4 health Vine Herald. Thankfully, it only does 1 damage. And he's going to pick a hero to hit, and I'm going to hit Drang for 1. So that's it for him. This guy doesn't do anything to the tower, and I'm so sorry the camera wasn't centered on it, but that's... but I'm not done, though. I got a little bit ahead of myself. This tower here gets to attack. And I wrote a blank. Dang it. All right. It is now our turn, and I am going to take the risk because this guy has 4 health. So I'm going to go in and see if I can grab that. So he's going to go in for 1. This guy is going to... I don't want it to be in their way, but I am going to go here to get out of the minion's way. And this guy, it doesn't matter which way I go, so I'm going to go ahead and go this way to get in there, to be able to attack them. And then this one, of course, I have to roll. I got a no attack. That's fine, because he can only move 2 spaces, so he'll move there. And I think that's the way I want it to be. So now this one has 2 range, so we can kill him for 1. This one does 2 attack, but he'll retaliate for 1. I'm thinking. Well, while I'm thinking, let's do the tower. This tower here rolls 2 dice to hit our hero. So let's do that. So 2 damage. So I would have even survived if I tried it with the other hero, but I'm very happy with that. We survived. So then we can get out of dodge, hopefully next round. 1 damage to him. 2 damage. And then he retaliates and does 1. And that's our round. So now they go, and this one is going to go ahead and move to there. This one moves up, and then this one moves up, like so. This tower for sure is going to attack him, and for 1 damage, we do kill the Vine Herald, which gives us 1 source. That puts us up to 4. But this taproot is going to survive and attack our hero, which sucks. Then this one is going to attack him. And I rolled 2 blanks. And our hero is going to die. Oh my gosh, our hero is going to die. And then here, okay, so this one does 1 damage to our hero, who will retaliate and do 1 damage back. and we kill this guy. But I just figured out how we're going to survive this. Our hero levels up. And so for his level up, we're going to give him an extra health point. Bada bing. Then this one's going to do 1 damage to the hero and destroy that health point, which we'll just do that. We got the level up because we defeated a minion with our retaliate. So, and please don't tell me that I only level up if I do the attack. I mean, that would just, it's like a dagger in the heart. But I think that's the right way to do it. And money for nothing, upgrades for free. So that was a precarious situation. I still don't know how I'm going to get out of all this, but we're going to try. Okay, it's our turn. So what I'm going to do with Drang is I'm going to just move on to the hero's quest and zip back to the fortress. So she's going to heal up and get her 3 health. So she gets her 3 health. And she actually has 4 health because of that upgrade. And we have the hero's quest. So this actually stays there. And I got zipped back home and I get 4 source. I need to look it up. Return your hero to your fortress, gain 4 source, and then the landmark goes face down again, which face down doesn't mean anything. We know what it is. So the big thing is now I also came home with this little cup thing. So I can either get 20 source or heal my fortress back up to 10. Or 30 source, I mean. So the whole reason for 30 source is so I can build another tower. I didn't do my 2 upgrades, I don't think. So, yes, I'm saving those. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go up to 30 source. That's what I'm going to do. I'm taking the 30 source. So that way I can build another tower. Oh, no. I have no more towers left to build. Oh, no. Can I destroy a tower? I don't think I can. My hope was to build a tower here so I can wreck him. Oh, the clock struck because of how bad of a situation I find myself in. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to, I think I was at 4 source. I am going to heal my fortress back up to 10. Although I think that's not needed either. Okay, and yes, this guy is going to pick up this, and he's going to do the same thing. He's going to come here, and oh, he has to stop. I see. He has to stop there because this got put face down, and then he has to reveal it. Oh, yeah, and once he reveals it, he can choose to go home, and that's what he's going to do. So he goes home as well, and we got our 2nd research token back, and I'm going to heal him back up to 4 health. So both of our heroes are at home, ready to go for the next mission. And then technically speaking, that goes back like that. All right, so now I got to roll for a big guy here, and I rolled a blank. So he's going to go ahead and move his 2, 1, 2, and He does get to attack, but that doesn't do much. This one's going to move his 1. And there's no enemy towers or anything, so then we just attack. So this guy will do... he has to attack. I don't get to hold back. And he's... What I should have done... I should have... Because they were both equidistant, I should have moved him first and then him second. Because now I can attack with him and do 4 damage and kill that thing. So I get 2 sores. And the order was allowed. I was allowed to do it in whatever order I wanted there because they were both equidistant to their mark. I guess no. Yeah, they're equidistant. Okay. So that's our turn. So now we go to their turn. This guy is going to move 1 and stop. And yes, both towers are going to attack him. I'll start with this one, which rolls 2 dice. I do 1 damage, and then the other one rolls 1, which did 1 damage. So he is going to survive to attack one of us. Well, that's easy. He does 1 damage, and this guy has armored, and I get to choose which one he attacks, and I'm going to choose him. So the Aegis finally earned his money. Otherwise, that unit has been so totally dumb. But this one here rolls, and I did a damage, and another one bites the dust. He's down to 1. Okay, it's our turn. This guy moves. We roll this. He can't attack. I'm going to go ahead and roll again. He can't attack, so that's no good. We move up and we can't attack the ram. So now it's their turn, and their ram is going to move 1, 2, and now he's going to get attacked by 1, 2, 3 towers. He should be toast. This first one will go, and he kills the ram for 2, and then, oh, there's a full tree under. There's another tree underneath. I didn't realize. I thought this was one of those taproot situations. So I'm up to 9 now. So we got to keep going. Both of these get to roll 1. I'm just going to roll 2 together, and they both do 1 damage each. And then this guy does damage, and he's going to damage the tower, so his range is gone. And it's our turn. So we go over to here. This guy is going to move 1, and he's basically going to get pelted to death. Let's roll. Of course, we get a blank this time. We're only going to move 1 because he's blocked. And this guy is the one that's going to do the pelting. So 2 dice, 2 damage. The Aegis blocks 1 because he's armored. So he does stay alive and lives to fight another day. I forgot to roll when I was doing the towers, and this guy is toast. Sorry, I was getting a little bit of a rush there. I do get 2 source for that. And that puts me up to 11 right now. Okay, so now it's their turn. This guy's going to move 1, 2. This tower can still hit him. And I did 3 damage, and he's toast. Excuse me, 2 more source. I'm up to 13. All right, so this is going sort of how I was hoping. I still don't know how the heck I'm going to take that guy out, but it's going how I'm hoping. And I have to build 3 towers here by the end of this wave, and I can't do that. I have to have 3 towers built and keep them from being defeated until the end of wave 4. It's wave 4 right now. So I'm already going to fail at one of my objectives. Can't do it. I really wish that they meant to say wave 5, because there's 5 waves in the game. But I don't think it is. It says wave 4. So I am screwed unless this somehow lets me build a spire. Because remember, I still have 2 limited builds, so I can build one here and I can build one here before the end of the round if I survive, right? But that's a big order. So I'm the only one that goes now, so I'm not going to bother doing their turn anymore. There's nothing for them to do. So this guy's going to move 1. We're going to roll for Forsaken. He can't move. I'm going to roll again. Can't move. So the Forsaken stays back. I am concerned because the Forsaken doesn't do anything if he's the only minion on the board. So that was a very bad situation. I'm going to fail this because this guy's going to roll 2, and unless I somehow roll 2 blanks, yeah, he just did 4 damage. So our Aegis is gone. After he moved, we were going to at least explore this, and it's an unstable rift, which is impossible. How do I build something here if I can't move this? So I'm going to just draw another one. This breaks the scenario. So I'm just going to put that away, and let's draw another one that's the same kind. And there's another one, a gate port. Grail wolves. They don't build a tower for me. So I'm not going to get lucky enough to win this scenario. So Grail Wolves, they're relentless, which means they can do a lot of damage if I attack them. And yes, this guy is dead. And I have 3 health. All right, so I do get to attack, and I'm not next to the tower, but I could attack this guy and do 2 damage. I'm considering it because I think he's going to die anyways as soon as this tower goes. The problem is he's relentless, so he can kill me all right now. So I'm not going to attack him. I'm just going to go ahead and end my turn. So next turn, he's going to move into the tower, and then we're going to roll a die for the Forsaken. Can't move. Roll again. Can't move. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now the tower rolls 2 dice and does 2 damage. And I have 1 hit point left. If I attack the wolves, he'll probably die. So I'm going to go ahead and attack the tower and at least get rid of one of its range, which is huge. Reducing its range is going to help the next wave, even though I can't complete this objective anymore. I can still try to... one of the objectives is to destroy all of their towers. So far I've completed no objective, but I have to destroy all their towers, and then the other one is to build a tower in all 3 spots. This spot here, I would love to build a tower in, but I have to build here first because I don't have any influence. Oh no, I do, because of this. Because I'm touching here, I do have influence. So I can build a tower right now. Here's what's crazy is the tower can't, I don't even have 3 towers to build. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, I'm just screwing up so much. Okay, I'm going to spend 6 source at the beginning of my turn and put in a tower. That tower is not able to attack there, but it's an air defense type of tower. I can eventually upgrade it or whatnot later, but it is what it is. Okay, so now it's my turn. Let's roll for the Forsaken. He can't attack. I don't like that. And now he can't move. I didn't like that even more. So this tower is for sure going to shred him, and I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't think my towers are allowed to attack landmarks because they only, well, can they? Can a tower... Let me look real quick. If that's the case, I should have built that thing a long time ago. It doesn't say that they can't attack a landmark, but it doesn't say that they can either. What it says is that on an opposing player's turn, if any of them are in range of your spires, you get to attack. It says after all your units move, every other player gets to check to see if their spires fire. And so, oh, right here, spires cannot attack landmarks. Okay, or non-active players, spires, or fortress gates. And I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that these rifts and stuff that I was telling you ruin the scenario. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a rule somewhere that I just missed that says that you can swap them out or whatever. Yeah, because this is all part of the anomaly expansion, which I think it adds some coolness if you're playing like a 4-player PvP. But it sort of screws up the scenario. So I recommend that actually what I'm planning on doing is see this little mark here, that little gear or circle wagon wheel looking thing. That means it's from the expansion, and I recommend that you keep the expansion ones out if you're doing the solitaire. So okay, there's what I was looking up was to see if this guy could attack there. He can't. It's our turn. We can't move. I already rolled for this. So now we roll our 2 dice and watch them get wrecked. And wave 4 is over. We just failed to do one of our objectives. Okay, so we're ready to do wave 5, but it's super late here. And just so you know, Drang is... sorry, I was getting a text the same time I was talking to you. Drang is going to get 1 range upgrade, and it ignores upgrade restrictions. So I guess that's cool. The Grove Tenders are going to purchase something from the shop. They go first, so we could possibly get something new in the shop for us to purchase. Whatever it is that they purchase does get deployed. But here's the thing. There is no Merc. So they're going to purchase the Earthscape, which prevents us from getting an Earthscape. But right now, we don't need an Earthscape. The one last thing I wanted to say is in order for me to build 3 towers, I have to have 3, and I only have 1 more. So that means I gotta cash this in for 6, which was the plan anyways. Oh, look at this, I got another one there. So I'm good. I actually had plenty. But anyways, I'm cashing it in for 6 anyways. So this goes up to 13. And then I get 1, 2, 3 more because of this. And then it says we get 13 more. So I'm actually at 29 for the wave. I am gonna be able to build just about everything that I want. The real question now becomes, can I defeat this tower here? And I think the answer should be yes. And now that I built a tower, they're not going after my fortress anymore. Their minions in this final phase are all heading towards here. So that makes it even worse, because we're trying to defeat this last tower, while at the same time their minions are heading towards me. But that just means I think I need to upgrade this one more time with another attack. So when their minions are coming through, I can start rocking them. And then if we defeat this tower, our minions start heading for their gate, which will trigger that dude to start coming after us. And once that dude starts coming after us, we have to defeat him, and then a hero has to actually return all the way home before all the minions are destroyed. That's a tall order. But if we do, then we will have successfully done the 3 research thing. Now, I did peek ahead enough to be able to, oh no, actually we're fine. So chapter 3 does not give us a bonus if we actually completed all the objectives. From chapter 1 to chapter 2, completing all 3 objectives actually put those 3 research things out. Had we only completed 1 objective, there would only been 1 research thing put out. So what's funny is when we return with the research things, they don't give us anything. It's just an objective that we can call complete. That gives us a reward, right? And you had to collect all pieces of research. It doesn't even say all 3. So it actually is an easier objective if we would have done worse in the first mission. This mission doesn't have any carryover, but at the end of the next mission 3, it does carry over. The amount of renown matters, and then it changes the objectives in scenario 4, although I didn't check to see how. So anyways, I am very tired. I apologize if I made some mental mistakes in this last maybe 30 minutes, because I pushed myself too hard. It's 1 a.m., so I don't usually stay up this late. So anyways, I was having so much fun, but now I'm really tired and regretting it. But thanks for watching. As always, stay awesome. I hope this is going well, in terms of staying enjoyable. I actually hope it, I mean, I'm enjoying this, so I hope you are. I actually think I have a fighting chance of knocking this out. I have to either destroy this or get that 3rd research, this next wave, or I don't win at all. I have a really good feeling I'm going to be able to do this. The scenario ends immediately the moment I lose one of my towers. So bear that in mind. When their minions start charging for this tower, we are going to be in trouble. Which is why I was wondering if the objective really should have said wave 5 instead of wave 4. But who knows? We'll just take it for its face value, and it is what it is. So again, thanks for watching. Stay awesome.